Max, are you being a movie star over there or what?
So I have a ticket that we're going to turn into a housekeeper. Oh wait, that's the chicken.
So we have a learning goal for today, and today's learning goal is I can identify and understand how to produce a line plot from a given data set. Is that a lot of words? I grew up in the education world. My mom was a teacher for a long time, and then she became a vice principal and a principal after that. Jacob, what do you think that means? Recognize. Kaden? And so watching my mom change students' lives, it really inspired me to become a teacher and work on changing other students' lives as well. Discover. Gage? To look at something. Olivia? To figure something out. You guys are all right. Those are great definitions for identity. So we started off the day with going over our lesson goal and really breaking down what does the lesson goal mean. Turn and talk to your neighbor and remind your neighbor, what's a data set?
So it's one big well with little rectangles, and if one is higher.
The first thing that we're going to do together right now is we're going to fill in an anchor chart of our own that matches this one right here that's going to be up on the board for you. Okay, so I need everybody to take I had my students fill out a miniature version of our whole class anchor chart so that they could keep it in their notebooks and reference it at any point throughout the lesson. Turn and talk to your neighbor. Each X might be one what?
Okay, each X, what do you think it means?
I used a fill-in-the-blank method for that anchor chart so that the students didn't have to write out the entire thing because I found that to be a barrier for some of my students, especially some of my English language learners. So starting at the first tick mark, you're going to write the number 1, and we're going to fill in until we get... After we filled out the anchor chart, I could tell they needed a brain break. They were ready for some movement in their bodies, so we got up. You can do the movements or you cannot do the movements, but you are standing during this break time. Are you ready? Okay, 10 jumps up and down, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Freeze. 10 lunges on the right leg, go. 1, 2. We moved around. I always like to do the exercises with them. It helps them know that it's okay to look silly if some of them feel silly. 7, 8, 9. After we filled out the anchor chart, we moved into the kind of core lesson for the day and what we were really working on, and they got so excited when I told them that we were going to be flipping water bottles to collect our data. Have you guys ever flipped water bottles?
Yeah! That's amazing!
Oh, Max, we have water bottles? Okay, so let me explain what we're going to do before I have you guys do this. Another barrier that I anticipated was there may be some students who have never attempted a water bottle flip before. I needed to demonstrate that for them, and I needed to make it okay for them to fail at the water bottle flipping as I did. No, see, that's okay. It's okay. Ow. I had my students get in partners or in a small group of 3 to flip water bottles. Ready, partner 1? Okay, 3, 2, 1, flip.
One thing.
I love that you're giving her tips, Kendall. Good job. They were challenged to think of the different strategies that they could use to be the most successful with their water bottle flips. And time. We're going to create our line plot based off of your guys' bottle flip data. If you got 0 bottle flips, it's okay. Raise your hand. It would be me too, so it's okay. All right. What numbers are we missing?
1, 2, and 3.
Fantastic. Look up at our key. I put X there. If you're not using an X, you can kind of scribble it out, and you can put whatever symbol you're using. If you're using a heart, a star, a circle, that's up to you, okay? Whatever makes sense for you. But one symbol, one X or heart or whatever you're using, equals 1 flip. All right, guys. Nice job creating our line plot with us. All right, you are going to have 2 options for an assignment today, and then you're going to have 3 setting options or ways that you get to complete the assignment, okay? We're doing freckle?
Yeah, we're doing.
Today we saw some really great student thinking from my entire class. I was able to observe them working together to solve tricky problems both on the Chromebook assignment but also on the paper assignment.
8 objects. Does that look like 8 objects? Wait, do we have to do all 3 of these? Is it all 3 of these? No. It's A? Yeah. Oh, no, actually, hold on. Oh, it's different. I thought it was the same. Yeah, it's different, so.
I was able to see them trying to work through some problems with their partners or with their small group, but then ask for help when they decided that they really needed that adult support. I love that you broke out this anchor chart, though, to use your resources. That's so awesome. Good job. Okay, so sometimes, yeah, it can be used interchangeably. So today I worked to customize the display of information to my students by using our Google Slideshow. I also displayed a video. My students get really excited about videos. They love seeing an animated version of whatever we're learning. I think in the future I may also want to start printing off some of our slides for some of those students to have a close-up version of the actual slides that we're looking at up on the screen. For some students that may be a better or easier, more simple option for them. Can you guys find 2 and a 4th on the line plot? Okay, so you can either use an X, a star, a heart, a circle. It's totally up to you. What symbol are you? Overall, UDL has made a major impact in my classroom. Get it done. My students are happier. They're more excited every day to come to school and see what we're going to do next. What are the next options that they have to choose from? I'm happy to see them so excited about all of these different choices. They get so excited when they come in the door every single day. What are we going to do next? It's awesome.